All right. Welcome to Clear Start Mondays. I'm John Heyman, a mental fitness life coach, and tonight, your host. Each Monday, we do three simple things. We ground your nervous system, we write through a few direct questions, and you leave with one clear move for the rest of the week. You will not be put on the spot. You don't have to turn your camera on. You don't have to share anything out loud. This is not group therapy. This is not a hustle session. This is not a motivation speech. This is a reset. So you won't have to share, coach, or perform, and you can just be here, be human, have a pen and a nervous system that's ready to activate. So tonight, we're talking about letting the dust settle. Before we talk about anything, before we think about anything, let's arrive here in the now. So I want to invite you to close your eyes and gently let your thoughts go and focus on your physical sensations. Just breathe. Go ahead and close your eyes for me and take in 3 deep breaths. And really notice your feet on the ground. Feel the weight of your feet on the floor. See if you can find your big toe. See if you can find your other big toe. See if you can find your pinky toe. I want to invite you to feel where your body is touching whatever you're sitting on. Unclench your jaw for me. Drop your shoulders. Go ahead and take one slow, long breath in through your nose and notice the sensation of air as it hits your nostrils. Stop at the top of your breath and hold it. Now exhale through your mouth. Excellent. Thank you for joining me. You're welcome to come back to the room. So most people start their week with tension. They wake up in the morning already reacting, dreading the day or the week ahead, and they go through their routine and bounce around endless to-do lists. As the day progresses, they interact with others and absorb someone else's bad mood or the impatience and irritations of others. Without even realizing it, stress, anxiety, expectations, and overwhelm become the default mode in which they function. Most of us begin the week filtered through exhaustion because our mind never slows down long enough to reset. What we're going to do tonight is simple. We're starting the week from clarity instead of chaos. There's nothing to achieve tonight, none, no one to perform for, and you don't have to be on. Just be present. Tonight's theme is Let the Dust Settle, and this is mental decluttering and emotional regulation. So let's name what I mean by when I say dust. Dust is not just being busy. Dust, in this sense, is unfinished loops, things you haven't decided, completed, replied to, resolved, or released. Dust is mental tabs that are left open. And when you have too many tabs open, your nervous system starts acting like something is wrong, even if nothing is immediately happening. That's why you can still feel tense while you're literally sitting still. That's why you can feel behind even after you've done a lot. That's why it's hard to focus, because your mind keeps scanning what you might be missing. Tonight, we're not trying to complete your whole life. We're doing something smaller and more powerful. We're going to make the mental clutter visible, and then we're going to reduce what your system is holding. That's what letting the dust settle means. Let's get into our visualization. Go ahead and close your eyes for me one more time. And imagine your mind as a snow globe. Inside the glass, thoughts, worries, stress, things outside of your control, other people's moods, the what ifs in your life, they're the snowflakes swirling inside. All week long, that snow globe has been getting stirred up without realizing it. Every notification, every responsibility, every demand, every interruption, every interaction you've taken on emotionally, every moment that you felt rushed, behind, or overwhelmed is a flake falling. I want to invite you to picture setting that snow globe down. Gently, easily, hands off. No effort, just stillness. Watch the pieces float and fall. One by one. Let them settle. Each piece drifting down, resting on the bottom. Notice the moment the last flake falls. The water becomes clearer, not because you forced anything, but because you stopped stirring it. Now ask yourself quietly, what am I carrying into this session that I do not need right now? Whatever comes up, name it. You don't need to fix it. You don't need to understand it. Just admit that you're carrying it, and for this session, gently set it down beside you. Tonight, we're going to name what's swirling. We're going to choose what actually matters. And we're going to close or postpone the rest on purpose. We are going to let those snowflakes fall. That's what it means to let the dust settle. So if you're ready, grab something to write with. You can use your pen and paper. You can use your phone if that's easier. Whatever works for you. The same rules every week. We're not here for the right answer. We're here for the honest answer. Be specific. Vague answers just keep the dust swirling, and specific answers start clearing the globe. So question 1. What is taking up mental space right now? List the actual items. Not categories, not philosophies, not my life is a mess. The actual specificities. Some examples could be the email that I keep avoiding, that conversation I'm dreading, the bill I need to pay, the appointment I need to reschedule, the decision I keep postponing, that thing I keep replaying in my head. Write down your list. Get it out of your head and getting it onto paper. I'm going to put up a timer for 3 minutes. And I'll turn some music on here. So remember, we're not here for the right answer. We want the honest answer. What is taking up mental space right now? got about a minute and a half to go. So what is taking up mental space right now? List the actual items. Be specific. All right, time is up. So moving on to question 2. Go ahead and look at your list. Which 3 items actually deserve your attention this week? Not the loudest ones, not the guilt-based ones, not the ones that make you feel like a good person for suffering. The ones that actually matter. Circle 3. Then, under each circle item, write, what is the next action, and when will I do it? Not sometime. Pick a day. Pick a time window. An example is, I'm going to send the message Tuesday at 9 a.m. Or, I'm going to pay the bill tonight after dinner. Or, I'm going to schedule the appointment Wednesday at lunch. This is where the dust starts to settle, when your brain stops holding it in and your plan becomes real. So take a couple of minutes, 3, and we're going to do this. I believe in you. Let's go. Which 3 items actually deserve your attention this week? Not the loudest ones, not the guilt-based ones. Choose 3. And then under it, you're going to write what is the next action and when will I do it? About a minute and a half to go here. What is the next action, and when will I do it? All right. So here we go. Question 3. And this is where we actively watch that dust and those snowflakes hit the bottom and just chill. This is where we're going to turn mental clutter into cleaner choices. So now that we've written 3 things and when and where we're going to do them, we're going to write 3 short answers. First is, what one thing do I want to release? Something that I can stop carrying tonight. A fake obligation, a worry I keep rehearsing. I'm sorry, rehearsing. Something I keep feeding that I can put down. That's the first question that we're going to explore is, what one thing do I want to release? Something that I can stop carrying tonight. A fake obligation, a worry I keep rehearsing, or something I keep feeding that I can put down. The second question is, what one thing needs delayed? Now, we're not trying to avoid this. We're going to delay it on purpose. So write when you will handle it so your brain stops holding it. An example would be, not this week, but next Tuesday at 2. Right? And the third thing, what is one thing that needs simplified in my life? We're going to reduce its scope. We're going to make it small enough to finish. Not perfect, but finished. We're not trying to do everything, but something that we can diminish into a next step. So all we're doing is answering these 3 questions in these 3 minutes. What's one thing I want to release tonight? What thing in my life am I holding on to that can be delayed? And what one thing needs simplified? 3 minutes. What one thing do I want to release tonight? Maybe it's something you're holding on to that you don't need to. And what's something that needs delayed? Something that's giving you anxiety about doing because it feels urgent, and it doesn't have to, but you can choose when to do it. And the last thing is, what's one thing that needs simplified? What's something that you're messing with that you're making overly complex that you, if you just narrowed it down, would see the next step? Just about 2 minutes to go here. right. Excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent. I want to speak directly to what you just wrote. A lot of people think that they are overwhelmed because they are weak or because they're bad at time management. But most of the time, it's neither. Most overwhelm is too many open loops. And an open loop feels like danger inside our body. That's why your chest tightens. That's why your patience gets thin. That's why your mind keeps spinning. That's why everything feels urgent, even when it's not. Letting the dust settle is not laziness. It's you choosing fewer inputs so your nervous system can come down and so your brain can think again. Your clarity goal this week is not more effort. Your goal is fewer open loops. So before we close, we're going to turn this into something you can actually use midweek. Pick one anchor phrase for the week. An anchor phrase is one sentence you return to when your mind starts swirling. Not a motivational quote, a reset sentence that you can return to when you feel yourself speeding up. Some examples are, I do one clear thing at a time, or I do not have to hold everything at once, or let it settle. Write yours at the top of your page. Not a motivational quote. Remember, this is a reset sentence. Pick one that feels true in your body. I'm going to give you just a moment here. We're only going to do a minute timer. I do one clear thing at a time. I do not have to hold everything at once, or let it settle. Pick one of those. And if those don't resonate with you, make your own. Just pick one that feels true in your body. Excellent. Excellent. So look at what you've written. I want you to pick one of those open loops from the three that you chose. One message, one decision, one boundary with your time. Whatever it is, whichever one is resonating for you. Write the exact action and write the exact time you're going to take it. One more minute on the clock. Let's go. Pick one. Write the exact action and write the exact time that you will take that action. Because this is how the dust settles. One clean choice at a time. All right, we got there. So, you don't need a new personality to protect your energy. You don't need to become good with boundaries overnight. You just need to stop promising pieces of yourself that you don't actually have. Tonight, you named where that's happening. You stood on what matters to you most. and you named one honest move you can make this week with specific dates and times. That's enough. Take one slow breath in through your nose. Hold it and out through your mouth. You've done it. Thank you for being here. Thank you for choosing to look at something most people never pause to notice. If, as you keep coming to Clear Start Mondays, you notice you want to go deeper into this work, the mind's own habit system is where we systematically unwind the mental loops that keep you stuck and build new ones that actually support you. If you're interested in a structured framework behind your mental fitness, I'm a positive intelligence coach, and we use a saboteur assessment to have a groundwork to cover a lot of ground quickly, plus simple daily practices to help get you out of stress patterns almost as fast as you get into them. And if you want some focused personal support, I also offer one-on-one coaching where we work directly with what's happening in your life right now. But for tonight, you don't have to decide anything. Just know that those doors exist if and when you're ready. For now, your job this week is simple. Notice the autopilot voice and answer it with your anchor sentence. Thanks again for being here. You are capable and powerful. I believe in you. Keep making good choices, and I'll see you next Monday.